Yo, what's going on, Hero Clash? Welcome back to a brand new NightFall video where we go over all the gems for all the NightFall heroes. We're doing S heroes. On the next video will be S plus heroes. So sit back, relax, thumbs with the video, and of course subscribe if you're brand new. Here we go. First things first, go over to heroes, NightFall, and starting from the bottom for me personally is Earl.
I'm ruined without a speck of dust.
Okay, so for Earl, when it comes to the light gems, I recommend 2 Dove Stones. You get the attack, damage reduction, and crit resistance. And then for dark gem, 100% Malachite right here, too easy. And then for the mix gem, I actually recommend going with Galaxy Stone, which is, I believe, a light stone right here. Yes, too easy. Now, when it comes to the gem embedment, when it comes to the 6 3-star, I highly recommend Trailblazer. At the start of the first turn, if energy is full, increase armor penetration by 15% for 1 turn. Cake of doodles. And then when it comes to the 6 5-star gem talents, then I highly recommend going with Bloodthirsty Blow. Gain 1 stack of Mark of Blood after every crit, increasing damage by 4%. Stacks up to 6 times and lasts 2 turns. Too easy, right? I'll be honest, you'll probably never use this hero, so yeah. Moving on to...
If you wear a mask
for too long, it replaces your face. Man, this 60 FPS thing is cool, not gonna lie. Here we go. Going on to his gem. Merge gem codex. For Aaron, recommend for light gems, Galaxy Stone, 100% HP, 7% attack, 7%, and crit resistance, 5%. X2. Everything I mentioned in this video will be X2 gems unless otherwise specified. Okay? For dark stones, I recommend Malachite 100%. Got to get that armor penetration, cake of doodles. And then when it comes to mixed gem, I 100% recommend Dove Stone. Baby, get the attack and damage reduction. Too easy. Boom. Now, when it comes to the 3-star gem talents, I recommend going with Hardened Shield, which is reduced damage taken from enemies in the back row by 10%. And then when it comes to the 5-star gem talents, I 100% recommend going with Bloodthirsty Blow. Once again, y'all already know what's up. Too easy. Moving on to Reyna.
Don't cry, baby. I won't stop until you're on fire.
For the light gem, I recommend Galaxy Stone. 2 of these bad boys. You get the HP and the attack. For dark gem, I recommend the Sunlit. You already know, debuff hit for days. She has a disarm capability, which is extremely crucial when it comes to certain strategies in Hero Clash, from PvE to PvP. So I 100% recommend going with Sunlit Stone. Okay, and then when it comes to the mix, I actually recommend going with Dragonstone. The reason why you want to do Dragonstone is because you get that speed, and I think having a high speed on her is very, very crucial because you want to be able to disarm people in the beginning of the round, not the end of the round, and it wastes 1 round out of 2 rounds. So yeah, okay. Moving on to the next, actually just kidding, man, I'm getting ahead of myself. When it comes to the 3-star gem, oh man. Now for talent number 1, I recommend Hardened Shield. You already know, reduced damage taken by enemies in the back row by 10%. And when it comes to the 5-star gem, I 100% recommend going with None Shall Pass. At the start of the turn, if you don't have a shield, gain a shield equal to 30% of max HP for 1 turn. Otherwise, increase damage reduction by 40% for 1 turn. That is extremely OP. Extremely OP. Oh, man. Oh, baby. Now, moving on to the next here we have is Roger.
I smell
blood. Now, when it comes to his gem recommendation, for Lightstone, I'm going to have to go with Dove Stone. You got to get the attack and damage reduction. Cake of doodles, X2. And then for Dark Gem, I'm going to have to go with Sunlit Gem because you have the debuff hit. And he does have a debuff capability. He targets the enemy with the highest attack on the enemy team, having a high probability of stunning them for 2 turns, which is extremely crucial because sometimes your enemies in PvE or PvP rock out just 1 strong, super duper crazy enemy, or attacker, I should say, and you get them stunned. Well, pretty much game over. Too easy, right? Now, moving on to... Now, the mixed gem. Oopsie daisy. 100% you already know. Stone, baby. X2. Got to get that 14 speed. I think that's crucial because you want him to go earlier in the round than later because, well, you might want to get that stun off when it comes to the highest enemy attack. Okay. Now, when it comes to the 3-star gem talent... I 100% recommend Hardened Shield, 10% damage reduction from back row enemies. And then talent 2, I'm going to have to go with the 5-star None Shall Pass. I think None Shall Pass is just one of the best 5-star attributes when it comes to this type of hero. Just, man, you're going to see it pop up many times in this video and future videos. Just saying. Okay. Now moving on to class.
I have no
No
brain,
brain.
and you will soon lose yours.
yours. Let's scoot on over to Gem Codex for Light Stones. Again, Dove Stone attack damage reduction is key. Now when it comes to Dark Stones, I'm going to recommend Armor Penetration, aka Malachite, baby, X2, Cakedoodles. And then for the mix, I'm actually going to go with Galaxy Stone. I think Galaxy Stone's where it's at. Get the HP, get the attack. He's one of those heroes that needs HP and attack, in my personal opinion. Now moving on to his 3-star gem talents, I recommend going with Counter Assault, reduce damage taken from enemies in the back row by 10%. And then for the second talent, aka the 5-star gem talent, I recommend going with Charge Shot. At the start of the battle, gain 6 stacks of charge, each stack increasing damage by 4%, consume a stack after attacking. Absolutely phenomenal. So if you're going round 2, round 3, you're going to max this out very, very quick. Too easy.Moving on to the next here we have is the good old Onyx the Toad.
Stay crafty if you wish to live
long enough. And a lot of you free-to-play players can't stand him. I already know why. We all been down that road. Just use Mafalda, you know, get the revival, get some damage reduction. Too easy, right? Now, when it comes to using him on your side of the battlefield, when it comes to the Gem Codex, I recommend for light gemstones, Lotus Stone 100%. I think attack and block is key. Too easy, right? Now, when it comes to Dark Stone, I recommend Orchid because of the crit. I say you need to get his crit up sky high. And yeah, when it comes to mixed gems, I 100% recommend Galaxy Stone. Yeah, X2, get the HP and the attack, right? Okay. Moving on to the first gem embedment talent for 3 stars, I recommend going with Mystic Resilience. The start of the turn increase damage reduction by 10% for 1 turn. Effect disappears after attacking. Cakedoodles. Okay. And then for the second talent, aka the 5-star gem talent, I recommend going with Spell Inspiration. After an ally casts an active skill, increase skill damage by 8% and armor penetration by 8%. Stacking up to 5 times. The effect disappears after casting a skill. Not wow. Extremely OP. And you'll see that more in the future as well. Okay. Now moving on to the next here we have is good old.
There's nothing I want in this world.
Yes, she's a beast. Just saying. Now when it comes to her light gem, recommend Galaxy Stone is key. Get the HP and attack. She's one of those heroes that uses her HP and attack to bring up a calculation to do damage. So I recommend 100% Galaxy Stone. When it comes to Dark Stone, I recommend going with Sunlit Stone because you get the debuff hit. She has a debuff capability, which is Cakedoodles for her basic and her skill attack, which makes her extremely OP, and you're getting her HP up as well. And when it comes to Mixed Stone, now I'm kind of torn between the two. I would go with Dragon Stone because of the speed and HP. However, if you already have her speed up a little bit higher, then I recommend going with the attack and going with good old Dove Stone. Get the attack and damage reduction. See if she can last longer with damage reduction on. However, it all comes down to what your enemy is doing, and that will determine which gems you actually use. But this is just a basic recommendation if you're just slapping stuff on and going into PvE or something, or a basic PvP mode. And yeah, okay. So now when it comes to the gem embedment, 3-star, I 100% recommend good old Mystic Resilience, 10% damage reduction, Cakedoodles. And then for the second one, I'm going to have to go with good old Magical Shield. When HP drops below 50% for the first time, gain a shield that resists damage 2 times. And gaining damage up to 25% of max HP and lasting 2 turns. After the shield disappears, increase skill damage by 40% for 2 turns. That is absolutely phenomenal. However, if you do choose Magical Shield, I recommend changing your gem, your Darkstone gem. Where is it at? Let me go back to that real quick. I would recommend going with Malachite then. Yeah, I definitely would go with Malachite over Dovestone because you get the HP instead of the attack, and then you get armor penetration, and I think it's just a good combination between those two. So yeah, Darkstone, Malachite 100% if you're going with Magical Shield. Also, if you're going with good old That's definitely not it. Where's it at? I'll show you real quick. This is a bonus little clip for y'all. Ocean Amulet, which is absolutely phenomenal. And you're going with Domination. I think Domination is king on her. And yeah, so this combination right here is absolutely phenomenal. You got Ocean, and then you have Domination. Okay. So with that being said, that wraps up all the S heroes for Nightfall. If you enjoyed the video, and I will see y'all in the next one. Greatness manifested.